AHDB's Retail and Consumer Insight team actively track, monitor and evaluate retail purchases and consumer attitudes. We do this so the industry has a better understanding about how the consumers shop and consume products, especially for meat and dairy. There's lots of ways that we interact with the industry through presentations, stakeholder meetings, but also making sure that we submit evidence as part of insight that's needed by the industry to understand how consumers and shopping habits are changing.
AHDB are in a unique position to offer volume estimates for the food service market for beef, lamb and pork. And when we combine these with the retail data, we're able to see a total picture of demand within Britain. We also do bespoke research projects where we look at how consumers shop and what messaging they want to see in store.
Hi, I'm Karen Howarth, Category and Marketing Manager from Dovecote Park. I've been lucky to work with the AHDB Insight and Consumer team for the last 8 years. The knowledge that they share is invaluable, independent, a real oversight of the category, helps us with our retailers who we work with, shape the insight and changes that we do in the category. The latest projects we've worked with the team on are improving communication at the meat aisle, so improving the fixture, making it more engaging for the shopper, wanting the shopper to come down the aisle and improve their interaction with the fixture. The results of that have been amazing. You know, the insight they shared enabled to focus on the key messages that we needed to drive for our consumer, how we presented the product in store, what visuals to use, what language to use, and the results have been fantastic. We've seen an uptake and in sales and performance, number of shoppers that are coming down the aisle and buying into our products, and it's not just been in the beef category, it's been across all of the red meat proteins, lamb and pork as well.
We use a tracker study, and we've used this over the last 10 years on a quarterly basis, and this tracks consumers' attitudes and behaviours. We ask them questions regarding the environment, health, animal welfare and buying British meat and dairy. By tracking these, we can see if any changes are made and action on them accordingly and share these with our levy payers.
We also look at global opportunities and look to understand international consumer trends. This is working with our AHDB export team, but also those interested in exporting to understand how British products are perceived abroad. We've done lots of work over the last couple of years looking at the image that the British products have in those international markets, as well as looking at international trends and consumer buying behaviour and eating habits in those markets. So if you're interested in the international side of things, then there's also a section on our website which looks at the international consumers, and there's lots of information there. There's lots of ways that you can keep in touch with our team. There's lots of content on the AHDB Retail and Consumer Insight web pages. We have our retail dashboards, and we also have regular reputational updates through attitudinal articles that are written. We have a regular newsletter that is sent on a bi-monthly period, and you can sign up to receive regular updates to your inbox.